The Grand Inquisitor.
You fought well yesterday. Your style is unorthodox.
The Grand Inquisitor.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce myself. I am the esteemed.
All right, we're done. We're done. You're taking too long. Now, so the first topic is.
Allow me to introduce myself. What?
The first topic is.
What the hell's going on here?
Exactly. The
Okay,
first topic is.
audio. My bad.
The first topic is. I'm not for this dumb shit tonight.
Wait a minute. Where's my introduction?
Oh, I'm sorry. Everybody over there with the hat on is Nick Taylor, and the other side is Slaw. So go ahead. What's the first topic?
Tamika Mallory taking the corporate bag from GM. Basically sponsored activism. Because I'm for it because activists don't get paid.
Okay.
Now, no, some activists do get paid.
Okay.
I know some that in the past, but I've been away from the game as close as I was for a long time. But anyway, I don't go ahead, bro.
Well, are they paid to steer the narrative away from the truth?
They're paid to steer the narrative wherever the hell they want it to go.
Okay, so are you okay with them getting paid to do that?
Well,
I am.
I mean, personally, no, but it happens. I don't like. I mean, politicians are paid to steer narratives.
But we understand what politicians are there for. Mm-hmm. When I think activists, I'm thinking somebody for the people that's going to go against the narrative or bring light, seek justice, things of that nature, right?
Well, you know, they're
light
not...
and justice. What do you think she is? A member of the Grand Inquisitors? I mean,
no, but
she's only calling herself an activist because it's a good title. Clear as day by her taking money from GM, she doesn't give a fuck about nobody but herself. Unless she takes all that money and put it back into whatever she's an activist for. Any word on her doing that?
It's too early to tell.
Yeah, see.
I mean, she just started kind of popping up everywhere. Now it took a few years, but now they groomed her and gave her the marching orders, and now she's ready for the spotlight.
But maybe she do give a fuck about Negroes.
I don't know.
Truth teller, shut the fuck up. I'm sorry.
No, so we pretty much split down the middle about activists should be taking corporate sponsorships.
Listen, activists have been taking corporate sponsorships since the beginning of Al Charlatan and Messi Jackson. So it ain't gonna change.
You know what? Refresh my memory. What was the whole Tawana Browley thing about? Was that a white supremacy narrative?
Tawana Browley.
Remember, Sharpton took her case. She claimed that she was shit on and spray painted by white supremacists. Come to find out, the girl was lying, but he was
she lied.
Right, he was so hell bent on.
Know how I can tell she was lying? Yes, her lips was moving.
Oh man.
Oh my God.
Jesus. Hold on. Say that. Hold on. Hey, Nick, my headphone went off for a second. Repeat that again. You said, go ahead, say the whole thing. Ask us again.
I said, you know how I can tell she was lying?
How can you tell she was lying, Nick Taylor?
Her lips was moving.
Nick Taylor ain't shit.
I ain't shit. I ain't never gonna be shit. I'm just not. What's up, Zach? What's up, Roscoe?
Shit.
I want to get into the Alpha, Sigma, Gammas. So we have the six personalities of six male personalities. We have the Alpha, we have the Beta, we have the Gamma, we have the Omega, and we have Delta, and finally the Sigma.
Dun, dun, dun. That's my man.
Now, as we speak, I can give brief description on each one. But Nick, this is something you wanted to really get into.
Sure.
So by all means, lead us off, brother.
Okay. basically, here we go. Now, because a lot of people throw this stuff off on the alpha deal, and they just love using just alpha for everything. Alpha, alpha, alpha. Alpha and beta, and they figure that's all it is. Normally your alphas are your guys is like the captain of the football team or
Nick,
whatever
hold on
the hell.
Second, Nick, hold on. I think this is going to get hot, ladies and gentlemen. So please get your pencil and your paper ready. I think we're really going to be educated on the alpha, the beta, the sigma. I really think we are. So, ladies and gentlemen, get your pencil and paper ready. Nick Taylor's going to take us home.
Okay, thank you, bro. But he's sort of a leader. He can be a leader, but he's normally the type of leader you don't want around unless something goes horribly bad. He's confident, and he's overly confident to a fault. Sometimes when his confidence will get him in trouble, and when he's wrong, instead of him just reeling himself in and getting it straight, normally he goes into a narcissistic mode and try to point blame at others instead of just holding it himself. Now, he will step up and take chances that other people won't. And when he's successful at it, he want everybody and they mama to know that it was his idea and this, that, and other. And and you can't say nothing because he done it, and it's his idea and whatnot, and charismatic type. Think James Bond, he doesn't bother trying to teach others around him. He actually tries to put others down that even gets close to him because he wants to be the only dog. He want to be the only dog up front, even though when it's time to fight, he want the betas and the deltas to do, mainly the deltas, then the betas to do the heavy lifting for him. And he actually takes credit for that as well. That makes sense? Hello?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm like, whoa, what the hell? Okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So the majority of men are not alphas, correct?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Rarely did you. And here's the thing. You'll rarely see multiple alphas in the same place. Every now and again, you'll find alphas that you hear that old phrase, steel sharpens steel, right?
Mm-hmm.
That applies to alphas and sigmas. But the thing is, the same alphas will kill each other. Gaius Julius Caesar, you know where this is going, right?
Mm-hmm.
Marcus Junius Brutus, Mark Antony. Mark Antony was more of a he because everybody, you're not 100% this. Where Caesar was 100% this, or Brutus 100% that. Mark Antony was like half, like he was like half and half. He could have been alpha all day, but he chose to be a sigma. Sigmas are dangerous, but anyway, I'll go back to that. They will. What's another one? The Sith, the Siths. What did they say? There's always two, right?
The rule of two, yes.
The rule of two. Never more, never less. They need another one, but sooner or later that your Padawan is going to try to kill you. That's the alpha world. Quarterbacks are competitive as hell. And now normally, they ain't ready to take that Ray Lewis or Terrell Suggs type hit, but that don't make him no less of a leader, if you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
New coming quarterback will be a fucking rookie fresh after this, and he will challenge you for that head spot. That's just one of the characteristics of majority of quarterbacks. Now the dude in what's his name? Russell Wilson, he's not the alpha type. He don't have the alpha genome type.
Now, explain to me, because he catches a lot of flack. Now,
I like him.
I
like him, his style of play. I mean, from the locker room out to the field, I like Russell Wilson.
Okay.
I always have.
Does he?
I like him in college.
But does he catch flack because of who he's married to?
Yeah, well, he catch flack from me from who he's married to. I ain't gonna sit here and claim the divine because I was like, dude, what the fuck are you doing?
Okay, but can we say that the average black man that's dating a woman is more than likely dating a woman that already has a child from another man?
You know, I don't think he gets the flack. Well, I'm gonna say I don't give him flack because he's dating a woman who has a child from another man. I give him flack because of the woman that he was with, that he's with now. Like, look at Sierra.
I give him flack because he wiped up Future's motherfucking ex-hoe.
Remember, I made the video. Remember, I made the video where she was twerking with what's that Megan Thee Stallion.
Okay.
Yeah, they was walking down, whatever they was walking down, and they just start twerking, and she was pregnant at the time. Her belly wasn't showing. I know you're not an alpha male because she's doing that.
Okay.
Because if you was in control of your shit, she wouldn't be doing that shit. Pregnant. Okay, she's a month pregnant, a week pregnant, 8 months pregnant. She wouldn't be doing that. And then when she do that stuff, he turns a blind eye.
Okay. Now, let me ask you guys this. Is she giving him compliance or is that submission?
But it wouldn't even matter to me because you could be, I don't give a fuck what you look like, what you can do, this, that, and other. You Future's baby mama. Dog, I'm done. You can't say, okay, how you doing, ma'am? Nice to meet you. Yeah, okay. Hold that thought. And I'm going that way.
Okay, but
the thing is you don't know if she is she a submissive woman? I'm pretty sure, but she's submissive because it's the Christian thing because they both believe in God, right?
Mm-hmm.
Topic for another conversation. The Christian thing says the Christian way to be: if your man makes $1 a day or he makes $100 million a day, he is the man. You're supposed to submit to your man. That's what the Bible says. Mm-hmm. Anybody who got a problem with it, take it up with the good Lord because He wrote it. I didn't. Now, does she be submissive? I'm pretty sure. But is she being submissive because it's the thing to do, or is she being submissive because she's submissive when it fits her narrative and it fits her need? I believe she's being submissive because when she wants things to fit her needs, then she's a submissive wife. Then she's the wholesome Christian wife. That's all she fucking is. I mean, she's an opportunist.
Exactly.
Okay. But there have been plenty of music artists, movie stars whose babies' mamas done got married to regular. Why Future catches all this hell? You understand? Like I can name Eddie Griffin. BB King had a shitload of kids that ran off some guy. You know what I'm saying? Why Future's too easy of a target?
I mean, I ain't dragging him. I wouldn't do that. That ain't in my nature. To just drag somebody like that. I'm saying he had a world of opportunities.
I agree.
He had access to people that some people don't have access to. And you chose to deal with a motherfucking full-grown Jeriquavius with a rap contract.
Okay, but for all...
And you got little motherfucking Jeriquavius, and then she got you goddamn wearing Jeriquavius clothes. She didn't transfer him. I mean, he didn't transfer her. She transformed him.
Okay, but for all outward appearances, the marriage appears stable.
I wish he live long and prosper.
It's gonna appear stable as long as he's bringing in the big bucks. Remember we talked about this before. Wait until that time when he stops playing football and he's in the house with her all day long.
I'm sure he would get into broadcasting. Like, some of these guys, they just can't. Once they get a taste of at-home life, they're like, I gotta get out. I can't do this. Stay-at-home dad type shit.
I'm on record saying this. The moment he retires, I give it 5 years, and then they're going to be divorcing due to unreconcilable differences.
Okay, now here's my next point before we move to the beta. I've always said.
I'm sorry, Sly. I'm already knocking motherfuckers out, man. Go ahead.
By all means, here's my thing.
I mean, you're gonna say don't. Hey, if you throw up a comment, I'm sorry. I know this is Sly's show, and I'm gonna do what the fuck Sly tell me to do. But if you throw up a comment and it's some snide ass shit, then you pull your motherfucking name down where can't nobody fucking comment back to you, I'm bouncing your ass. How about that?
Well, Sierra had more money. Sierra will never have more money than Russell Wilson. Never. I don't give a fuck how many albums she sell.
Never. I remember.
There's always somebody that got to try to make it into something that ain't neither one of us said. Nobody said it.
Okay. Oh,
nigga, move. I mean, excuse me, dude. Go on somewhere with that.
Good.
Here's my thing, and I'm gonna stand by this. He is getting the best years of her life.
Oh, that's a fact.
Of her womb.
That's a fact.
Okay.
Because after you said it before, I had to think about it. And I was like, you know what? Sly was right.
Right. So as a man of means and resources, if a woman gives you 10 to 15 years, she gives you her peak physical years. Gives you a couple kids, and it goes left, you cut her a check. Thank you for your womb and your time and your energy, because you can't get that. You can't undo what you gave me. You gave me the best years of your life. That may, worst case, may come off as an even trade. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So she's giving him her best years. Mm-hmm. He's winning to me.
Yeah, I like I said, I disagree with that before, but when I sat down and really thought about it, I said, Sly's right. He's right, because 10, 15 years, she'll be washed up. She'll be on somebody's reality show, or if the Basketball Wives are still fucking going on.
Fox Soul and shit with it. No, what I'm gonna call Fox Soul? That's the island of misfit toys from the movie, from the cartoon and shit. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Oh my God!
But like I said, the only problem with that I see is right now is he's looking crazy, bro. It's just
she turned. Look, did you see when she brought him out on the street? He got the hair and then the clothes and the jeans with the pads and the knees ripped. That's not him.
I remember the pregnancy pictures, him being in a submissive position, she being in a dominant position. I remember. I'm with y'all.
Look at Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade. It's
oh my God! Don't get me started on that damn thing.
We won't go there. But Russell and Sierra, 5-6 years into the marriage, if not more?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he give her 50 when it hit the 15-year stretch. To me, he's winning. He won that one. You cut her a check for her time and services, and you move on to the next young hot bitch, and she does what she can do.
He didn't give her access to him. She gave him access to her. It was the other way around.
Okay.
No doubt.
Let's get on to the next one. The next one is probably the most disrespected one of all, is the beta male.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Y'all, excuse me, I'm eating and I ain't want to be all disrespectful and shit. That's why I've just blocked my camera, y'all. I'm sorry. But the beta male, for the most part, he's friendly. We got a whole bunch of beta friends. We grew up with him. It's the friendly guy. It's the one you could always, when y'all was kids, he was always ready to play. He always laughed. You couldn't do a whole bunch to aggravate him. Other kids used to try to pick on him and shit, the wannabe alphas and shit. But then, but the thing is, beta's best friend is a sigma or an omega, because don't nobody fuck with you, man. Look, leave him alone. Who are you? He with me. That's who I am. That's all you need to know. Mm-hmm. You want to discuss it? Yeah, but they're friendly. They're followers, but they're friendly. And people take him as being a pushover. But he's not really a pushover.
But these are the guys that are labeled your
but this is black YouTube that just talking out of their ass. It sounds cool, so they say it.
Okay.
Yeah, you got niggas living off of YouTube money, and if YouTube stopped today, all these niggas would be on the streets hungry, calling somebody a beta male. You're not an alpha male. I'm gonna tell you like this, and you heard it from me, and I stand 10 toes deep on my statement. If your monkey ass is doing alive for 9 to 10 hours because all you have to live off of is YouTube money, you're not an alpha. You are a beta. You know who's the alpha? YouTube.
Ooh.
You can't walk around and you can't listen. We got to stop that shit too. A lot of people running around here talking about, I'm an alpha male, blah, 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 shooting these fucking guns in the air. When no, you're not. No, you're not. You are worse than a simp. Because you sit there for 9 to 10 hours and talk about other black men about not being shit.
Well, let me ask you guys this. Are the majority of men betas?
Yes.
Betas and omegas.
Yeah.
And delta. Beta, omega, and delta make up the bulk of men.
Okay.
You know why I say most men are beta males? Let me say this. They beta males acting like they want to be alphas. Because I don't see nobody doing the shit that, and I stand 10 toes flat on this statement too. Nobody does what we do. We listen. We talk out loud in our own homes.
I do.
These niggas be in cars. We talk out loud. Make that make sense.
Well, let me ask y'all this. Damn, I forgot just that quick. Go ahead. I'm sorry. It'll come back to me.
No,
you know what? I want to give Mac pushback because Mac said that's Forerunner, y'all. He says, and I agree. I remember I met Sierra back in the day when she was messing with Jazzy Faye. He would bring her to the studios, and he said the best years in question. She getting the best years of his life. I get. Every woman has to have her whole phase. Okay. I think Russell's timing was good because he got her after all the industry shit for the most part, where she ain't got to fuck for songs and fuck for.
Which one of us here would be happy that our daughter's baby of our grandchild is the father of our grandchild is a motherfucking punk nigga like Future?
I give you that. Here's my pushback.
Because my answer is nah, fuck that. I'll be coming unhinged.
Here's my pushback to Mac's statement.
God damn it.
Say they do the 15-year marriage and they go splits. They're both in their late 40s. He can go off and still have families, another family.
Yeah.
She can't. That's why I say in the end the guy wins because he can do this shit over and over and over again.
I agree.
Until he closes his eyes. That's my only reason why I say
Misanthropic One. What's up, bruh?
Yeah.
Misanthropic One.
I love that, my brother.
Hey, hold on. Shouts out to Misanthropic One. My brother from another mother. I love that guy.
Dude right there.
That's the guy. You know what?
To get you to replace Sly. Don't tell him no.
Yeah, man, fuck Slaw.
Oh shit! Did he hear that? Man,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Who cares?
I'm just playing.
Loyal. There's no such thing as no Merta.
Not over here.
Just why the 5 families fell because somebody, Joey Zaza, didn't want to.
Guess what? I'll burn down heaven and earth before somebody try to move your ass. I will burn down heaven and earth.
Hey, I'm going on record saying, Sly, I think you should do a one-on-one with Misanthropic One.
Yeah, I'm down.
You will love his energy, bro. Right, Nick?
Yeah.
Misanthropic One is a different.
I be watching some of his stuff. I be yelling at the screen. Yeah.
Right?
I'm like, why am I
Misanthropic
yelling
One,
at
boy.
my
He's a different breed of character. I love that dude.
Yeah, give him
man.
my info. I'm down.
I'll text him your number. He's the guy.
I like him. I've always liked.
That's how me and Nick met through Misanthropic One.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how we met. Then you see that Sly kill up there. What's up, y'all? This is Joshua. Keep it techie. I'm gonna show y'all today how to update your Linux Mint kernel. Okay, and then something else going. Wait a minute, y'all. I'll be right back. What you say, motherfucker? Like, oh shit! Then come back. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to reboot my system. Now, if y'all pay attention, I'm like, oh shit. Keep it techie is rough.
I remember my question.
Go ahead. No, but I'm gonna ask y'all this.
Okay.
And this for Form Runner. This for all of y'all. If Sierra wasn't knocked up, didn't already have kids, pre-pregnancy Sierra, would she even let a dude like Russell Wilson even talk to her?
If he's Russell Wilson,
I'm gonna say
Wilson,
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because a check is a check, bro.
Yes.
Before, during, and after a baby, a check is a check.
Man,
Yes.
I done seen chicks leave dudes with money over a motherfucking Jeriquavius. Tell me you haven't.
I'm not saying that her morals would just be perfect. but she damn sure find her way into that
Well,
pocket.
I mean, I'm motherfuckers. I'm like, and I'm had you. I'm like, why you want to fuck with me? She like, and know what I had one thing? I don't know. I just do.
I'll do you one better. I knew guys that when Juanita Jordan right before they got divorced, she was fucking on these hood niggas, and she would bring the hood niggas up to Barrington, Illinois, to their mansion, and these niggas would take pictures with all Jordan memorabilia in the house. She would give him clothes and Jordan shit, and these was the grimiest hood niggas you could have ever imagined. And this is Juanita Jordan. So I'm with y'all. Here's my question I wanted to ask you guys. Are men with education, and I mean higher levels of education, your PhDs, MDs, law degrees, are they wilding out tonight? They wilding. Are they betas? I'm not asking because I see a bunch of men with degrees over here complaining and whining, complaining they're in sexless
Most
marriages.
of them are deltas. They're more deltas than betas.
Yeah, I'm not gonna call them a beta male.
Yeah, I ain't gonna call them betas.
But I can tell you this: they not alphas. Hell no. They could have all the education in the world. They could come out that motherfucking school with 25 master's degrees. You know who still run their shit when they go home? Lemon Quisha and Lamaniqua, who could barely read and write.
Dude, because betas they're submissive. Betas are reserved. They don't do a whole beta. The true beta. See, that's what I'm saying. The people in this space, in these spaces, then put this alpha beta thing on, and they don't know nothing about the rest, and they probably couldn't tell you much about, classify each one of them. These are the same Negroes that think diaspora is a new word. Now tell me that you heard anyone in Black YouTube prior to 2 years from now using the word diaspora.
I tell you what, diaspora, talking point.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So Negroes love catchphrases. Look at this shit now, motherfucker. It's stimmy is a thing. Niggas can't even say, I mean, these people won't even, they gotta put a hook or to everything, or try to put something in there. Don't even say, if you say diaspora to me, and I've been knowing you for some years, and you didn't start saying that to the past 6 months, I'm cutting you, I'm turning you in. I'm turning, you know what I mean? Dude, stop it. Be you. Yeah. Negroes, look, if the next hook, you let these goofball, I'm gonna do a slide. These goofball ass niggas. You let these chicks, you let a gaggle of so-called supposed to be the hip chicks of the day come out and say that they think the hottest thing on a dude is a pair of pants where one leg is yellow and the other one is orange. They won't be able to put them in the hood fast enough, and some of the so-called toughest niggas that you know gonna be wearing them to curry favor with a chick that they don't even know. Tell me they wouldn't.
I'm in agreement. I want to give a comment, some pushback.
Go ahead, bro.
My homie Tara, she says, a man ain't no telling what MJ was doing. Now, Juanita was not stupid.
Oh,
she
by
knew
no
what
means.
Mike was doing. But what you don't do, with same grief people are giving Derek Jackson for, you don't bring them home. You don't bring them home into the bed that y'all share. There's no way I should be in the hood, and I know niggas got Jordan shit that only belonged in Jordan's house. You understand? You don't put the family security at risk, because now everybody knows where Jordan lives.
Yeah, she ain't give a fuck.
That's the fucked up part. That shit should have got her ass whooped. But don't let me run shit, because if that were me, there might be an assault charge, because you don't put my family at risk.
See, that's another thing too. A lot of people don't know. You know, these famous couples, they know they cheating on each other. Yeah. They know about it. You think? You think Will Smith got mad at Jada Pinkett because he didn't know about the shit? In my opinion,
I think that was all bullshit. They're actors.
Yeah.
So these women, they got they piece of dick on the side. That man got that piece of pussy on the side, and vice versa. That woman might have a piece of pussy. That man might have his piece of dick. They got it on the side. But like you said, Sla, it was fucked up because how she did it. You take that Negro to the spot.
Well, see, sometimes it ain't what you do, it's how you do it.
You have your personal assistant book that hotel room, right? And in their name, then you drop the key up to you. You go get dug out by every Jeriquavius and Pookie and Ray Ray, and then you go home.
And let me say this: Mike did it right because there ain't no outside babies for Michael. You ain't heard nobody say 20 years ago in Seattle. No.
It's Mike your child.
Mike did it right.
Yeah,
him.
Yeah,
okay.
He did.
So let's move on to the next one. The next personality, number 3, would be the gamma male.
Okay, but yeah, you're right. But the thing is, just to finish off on the beta, because everybody beat up on, and especially if you make it rhyme, because wouldn't beta bugs. The only thing you gotta do is put something in a rhyme or something snappy, and Negroes will absorb it. Betas, his biggest strength is he is loyal. That's his biggest strength. He's loyal. People miss that part. Wait a minute. Let me go true. Nick, they can't miss something they didn't know. You right, True. My bad. Bad, True. He's loyal. He's loyal. He's submissive. He will follow you to a fault. If he don't feel that you're trying to do him any harm or throw him under the bus, he will follow you.
Facts.
He's a loyalist. Hell, the bulk of the soldier. And here's the thing. Y'all know you can transform and slide into different things. Just because he is a beta don't mean he's gonna be a beta till the day he die.
Mm-hmm.
Because most of us are followers and loyalists when we privates in the military.
Yep.
When you're a rookie cop and you elevate, then as you make rank, now you done go from that to a delta. Now you can go from a delta to an alpha, then you can go from alpha to a sigma.
But is that because there's a structure that they're able to be involved in?
Because they have a structure that they can actually reach out and touch.
Okay, so outside of military law enforcement.
Yeah, I think I was about to say. I think when you outside of that, you might be stuck in that position for the rest of your life.
Right.
Yeah. It's just like my dad became the leader of our family. He was the youngest boy. He was the follower as long as his big brothers was alive.
Yeah.
But when my last uncle that was over my father succumbed, it was just like the family, because we have a large family. It's like we didn't miss a beat. He led the family just as well as everybody else did, even though during all that time he was a follower.
But here's a question: was he ever given an opportunity to use that knowledge to become an alpha?
No, but he had good leaders around him.
See, like Tyrone in the hood, he'd never be an alpha because the moment he tried to stand up against the current alpha, he probably gonna get shot.
Because the dude wasn't alpha.
Yeah. Well, hey, I know. Let me tell you. You know who the normal alpha is.
Who's that?
The nigga who act the toughest.
Okay. Yeah. You're right. You're right.
And then the moment you say, "Yo, I don't need this nigga no more," man, fuck this nigga, man. He gonna get rest of the betas and the gammas. He gonna get the rest of them to turn on the nigga who want to become alpha.
We saw it in the crack era.
Yep.
As soon as the underlings had
structure.
Right, but what I'm saying is crack made it a free for all for everybody.
Everybody.
It destroyed the hierarchy, the rules. Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So 12 skinnies, everybody could sell them now.
Yeah, so the scariest motherfucker that would never buck, now he's bucking over his piece of the pie. Yeah. So that totally destroyed the whole code, if there whatever code was remaining left. So outside of that, outside of some type of structure of military law enforcement, pro sports, I say you're pretty much born into your caste unless you're given opportunities to move up.
Let me ask you this question: How much does the Afro-American Negro female play into taking the Afro-American Negro male from one position to the next?
A lot.
Okay. So do you think that he will be able to move from that beta to that alpha position with her
If
faster
she's a-
than he would be able to move up in the rankings on his own.
I say so. If she's a proper conduit, if she's a proper motivating force factor
Yeah.
behind him,
Yeah.
you know, a nigga will run through a brick wall over a woman.
Of course we will. Yeah,
Good
with
or
our head
bad.
down too. With our head down.
Hey, won't question it. You know? So, yeah, because you know the whole adage between that alpha that grew and dominates his industry. There's this shark ass woman, wife right behind him. Every king had the priestess.
Yeah.
My king, this is what you should do. It wasn't the wife. It was the high priestess bitch in his ear, for the most part. But yeah. I think a woman is tantamount to a man's overall success at the if he's trying to shoot for the moon.
So do you think Lemon Quisha and La Maniqua could help Jared Quavius move up from a beta to an alpha?
Yes.
Will it cause him his life, or will it be a detriment, or will it be by her doing that? Is she an asset to him, or is she a liability?
It depends on how she's trying to steer him. What's his goal versus how is she trying to get him there?
Yeah. Okay.
Let's take Power. Ghost wanted out the shit. His bum ass wife, no, stay a drug dealer. He wanted to go legit.
Yeah. Then he die.
Yeah, his own son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never seen that shit a day in my life. I don't know nothing about
It's the
Me
dichotomy
neither.
behind.
I haven't.
Man, so much shit going on in that. I mean, it was a good series, but so much stereotypes and dysfunction, whatever. But his wife was used to the drug money. They met because that's how they met. He was a drug dealer. He got to the point where he wanted to be legit, and she's like, "No, I want this life." And he's like, "I don't want this life," and that, whatever. But yeah.
Okay.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry, Delta.
You want the okay, the Delta, I don't like him. I've never had much of liking for Deltas. Deltas are pretty much they're very self-loathing. Very self-loathing. Think of okay, let me see. You know how something like you have somebody that one bad thing will happen to them and they just put everybody in that basket and just shut everything off?
Mm-hmm.
The intelligent bum that's on the street with the bottle of cheap wine and shit, but that motherfucker can recite fucking Animal Farm and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's the Delta male. That's the Delta guy. They are so damn resentful. They are tricky too. Cause Deltas love, like, if you listen to him, you think this motherfucker could squab. But then when you see him squab, you're like, man, he fight like a bitch. But he gonna come up with either he gonna avoid that fight or he's gonna have an excuse for why it went wrong. Everything with a Delta, everything is somebody else's fault unless you cover for them. Y'all done been at regular jobs before. Y'all done had a guy that was mediocre at best with his job, but for some reason you kind of like something that he done. You was okay with him, and you got into a supervisory position, and you kind of protected him.
Mm-hmm.
That dude right there, he won't let you down because he like, Sly know I ain't shit, but Sly gonna take care of me anyway. I'll fuck everybody else up. I mean, we're trying to fuck with Sly, but everybody outside of Sly, Truth and Nick, fuck them. You know what I mean? But he has trust issues. It was like, okay, I got it. The what about me guy that you went to school with.
Raven. That's all I think about is Raven, the wrestler. What about me? What about Raven?
What about me?
What about Raven?
Yeah, because you like the guy, like, look, man, he's on the basketball team. Look, I average 12 points a game, 2 steals, 9 assists, and this, that, and other. How come I ain't going to the all-city tournament? What about me? That's your Delta male. That's him. That's him. That's him. He done went through something. Normally, how you become a Delta is you used to be an Alpha. Normally, deltas are former alphas.
Damn. Preach.
Yeah, they're former alphas. Like I was that dude during whatchamacallit, during the heyday of baseball or basketball, football, or this business. And now you're not even you're not even a almost. You're not even they don't even mention you anymore. And the first chance the Delta get to throw some shine on you or throw some shade on you, he will, because he gotta let everybody know that he is resentful that he ain't the alpha no more, and y'all acting like I don't exist no more. Y'all like the rock group, the Eagles?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny come lately. There's a new kid in town. Wait, because towards the end, what did they say? Where you been lately? There's a new kid in town. Everybody loves him.
I was just about to say that Al Bundy's a perfect example.
Polk High. That's all you ever talk about is Polk High.
Yeah.
So Nick, can I ask you a question?
That's your Delta male right there.
Can I ask you a question?
Sir.
This is a very important question.
I ain't got the music cue.
Was he an alpha, beta, delta? What? I mean, Jesus ain't real.
Well, I mean, he turned over the table, threw the food on the floor, punched motherfuckers in the head. Everybody keep leaving that point out.
Yeah,
well, I can't know. Well, he definitely wasn't a delta because deltas are lonely because they lose it. That's where they hate come from. They lose self control and then they get lonely and it's set in and they can't shake it off.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He just wasn't lonely.
Hey, I completed the challenge. I'm showing the stack.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yes. That's for later on tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Man.
Actually, that's more than a stack, sir.
Well, hold on. Because this one says, wait.
I'm sure if you melted it down.
This is 10 carat, and this is. Hold on a second.
Lord have mercy.
This is 18. Yeah, I think it's a stack.
Yeah, I think you got it, bro.
Yeah. So, but we'll get back to that later tonight. So, like, what would you consider Jesus to be then?
An omega.
An omega? Okay.
I would.
Okay.
I mean, he don't rely on a group.
Mm-hmm.
Self-assured.
Mm-hmm.
Self-taught.
Mm-hmm.
Courage of his convictions.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the downside is that omegas don't realize how they're how some of the big decisions will affect others, but when they see it affect others, more often than not, they will try to right the wrong they did. But what's the old saying? Closing the barn door after the horse then ran out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Sly trying to catch the horse. He ain't gonna catch him, but are we supposed to give Sly points because he tried to catch the horse and failed? Or should we give Sly the side eye because he let the horse out in the first place?
Give me the side eye because
I would give him the side eye because.
Well, I know you would. I mean,
of course I would, and I'll call him a coon.
but omegas are smart. They ain't smart. They're intelligent.
Big difference.
Omegas, it's a difference between.
Can you please explain the difference? Because somebody told me just the other day, a smart person, intelligent person is just the same.
Mm-mm. Bill Gates is intelligent. Sly is smart.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, why I mean shit? Oh, well,
because you be forcing people into signing 360 contracts and have smile and look forward to it.
That sounds pretty intelligent to me.
Nick, you peep this
No,
nigga,
that ain't intelligent.
Shit,
That's
Nick. He full of shit, Nick. You peep him?
Wait. Wait. Okay, if I didn't know any better,
that's not intelligence.
Okay, but let me play dumb. The average person probably thinks smart is higher than intelligent.
A lot of people do.
It all depends on what you're doing. Okay, in a gunfight, in a battlefield, in a two-way rifle range incident, Do you want Bill Gates or you want me?
I want you.
When it come to coming up with the new software kernel for the next industry-wide software to run fucking servers worldwide, do you want Bill Gates or do you want me?
I'm going with the black man.
No, you failed. You
I see you niggas on poverty row.
Yeah,
And I throw 100 cents, I drop my
B1 nation.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna be B2 broke to eat. That's what we're gonna be.
But you know what happened though? A lot of nowadays,
there's your smart and your intelligence.
Nowadays, black people credit everything to intelligent. Like I hear people call Kanye West intelligent.
He's not intelligent.
No, I'm sorry. They call him a genius. But they do call him intelligent.
I've heard that. Yeah, I've heard him be attributed to that.
What makes you a genius? Because you can make music and be exploited to sell sneakers? That's not genius.
Hey,
they're using you as the face, Negro.
I'm gonna give y'all. I'm sorry, Truth. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Let's not forget when Kanye West wasn't pandering, he wasn't selling no albums. Remember, he ain't hear no music from after Welcome to the Good Life. Remember, I'm gonna get on MTV. You don't hear none of that shit until he started pandering. Once he started pandering, then all of a sudden the 808 shit blew up, and Kanye West is a fucking genius. But anyway, I don't want to get too far. But a lot of people don't know there's a difference between smart and intelligent. It's very
B2 steak sauce. It hits different.
There you go.
Oh, that B2, that shit gonna be forever.
I can't even be mad.
B2, sorry, B2 steak sauce on his cooked beef.
Well, here's why I would not necessarily call Kanye a creative genius when it comes to music, because you take away John Bryan, the white guy,
okay,
that nobody talks about. You know, it's a big difference between his first 2 albums before the white guy showed up and his albums after the white guy shows up.
Wasn't we just talking about people not getting their credit for creating some great? Look, DMX in the hospital. Hope he gets better, right? But they talk about Swiss Beats and his sound made Rough Rider. No,
we all say Dame Grease. That's right.
Yeah.
What
if it wasn't for
me? Deltas.
Yeah.
What about me?
Yeah.
What about me?
You know what? In that situation, I'm gonna say this: Dame Grease is the alpha, and Swiss Beats is I'll call him the delta, because Dame Grease never said "What about me?" You know what he always said? When people say, "Yo, you know, you don't get the credit you deserve," blah blah blah. He take the highway out. He say, "Yo, who does?"
I hope one day he just spazzes out and just says, "You know what? Fuck it. I'm tired of being quiet."
Yep.
Because what you're seeing now, a lot of old school cats starting to come out and say, "You know what? Fuck this be quiet shit." Yep. Go to Doggy Diamonds. They spilling their
Yo, they sitting on Doggy Diamond's couch, boy, and these motherfuckers is going crazy.
Hey, Miss Nine.
These motherfuckers
I got a question
crazy.
for both of you two youths. Now, y'all want to talk about music acumen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm willing to bet y'all, because if you didn't, let's say y'all didn't have nothing else, you ain't have to worry about paying no light bill, no phone bill, something, this, that, and other, food, security, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say I come up here, I come up like Gandalf the Grey and shit with my damn you shouting, and I go, look here, y'all. Truth, Sly, I can take my staff and go, and it'll make time stand still for 12 months. And I say, here's a 808, here's a Casio Mark 9, here's a 909 with the DBX filter. You don't see too many of them.
That's right.
And here's a 64 track. And here's my record collection. I only got about 900 vinyl records and shit there. That's about all I got, about 900. Yeah. And that stuff. And I say, y'all got a year. Make what you ain't got to worry about going to sleep, taking kids to school, answering phone calls, food, nothing like that. At the end of a year, I bet you y'all motherfuckers would have at least 50 bangers.
Yo, all I need is, I'm going to tell you, this is all I need.
So does that make you a genius?
No, hell no.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
Hell no.
That's all I was getting at. Y'all two motherfuckers right there with that equipment, with that Casio. A lot of people slept on that Casio, but it was in a lot of people's motherfucking shit and they ain't paid no attention. Casio 808, 909 with DBX filter, and you know, and whatever the track recorder and then this, that, and other, and in a year, and y'all ain't have to do shit for a year. But that. No contract deals. Suge Knight ain't trying to hold your ass off, you know, over the motherfucking side of the damn balcony and shit. Yeah. You know, you ain't got what's his name on the phone and shit calling. You ain't got Def Jam saying that you just none of that shit. None of that shit. In a year, you two motherfuckers would have enough backbeats and shit that you be set for the rest of your fucking life.
Bro, I always say this. If I had that opportunity like that, like you said, a year with just no responsibility, just make music, I only want two.
Casio. He was Casio. Casio was the shit. The whole bit. Casio still for motherfuckers slept on that Casio.
Yo, I only want two people in the studio with me, just two. If I'm going for hip hop, I just want two people in the studio with me. I want Dame Grease, and then when I finish, I'll hand it to Puff Daddy and let him mix it. That's it.
Sly looking, he trying to think.
No production, Sly. Mix it. And I'm going to say why. If I can't, let me, hold on, fuck Puffy. I'm going to get DJ
Rick Rubin?
Quick.
You don't want Rick Rubin?
I want DJ Quick to mix my hip-hop album. Quick, now, if I'm going to go for rock, not even rock. Let's say I'm going to go for jazz. I want a more contemporary jazz album. I'm going to get that man right here. No, right here. Right here. I'm going to get him on the bass, right?
And I'm going to play it.
And I'm going to let him guide me through the whole thing. And if I can get my hands on this man, I'll get Bobby Caldwell in the studio with me and say, you just guide me. Whatever you want me to do, I'll do it. I promise you I can come out with a fucking #1 album on the 366th day because I'm going to release it that fucking day. I'm not even going to hold on to it. I'm going to just put it straight out. Independent. Put it right out.
And on day 366, Sly going to let me get Jip on my damn studio time and shit.
Oh, I ain't going to get no royalties on nothing. I know that. I'm gonna hand the whole album to Nick and say, Nick, put this shit out and just give me a quarter of it.
I'll put it out.
Good. I would go with I'm gonna take Butch Vig to help with the production.
You know I love Butch Vig.
Man, listen, I've seen that man in person work. That's my.
Like I said, I've never seen him work, but I've seen him with my naked eye.
I'm gonna live and die by Butch Vig. And as far as mix, it doesn't really matter. Skip Sailor, Wanna Dre.
If you going industrial, get Trent Reznor.
Yeah, Trent.
If you doing industrial,
Trent and like
Mech Industrial Rock.
Him and the XL Junkie. Shit.
Hey, the greatest song mixed I've ever heard. Crisp, clear, Ambitions of a Rider. That's what it's called, right?
For a hip hop record, it's very good.
Man, very motherfucker is perfect. I don't know.
People get too slick. I mean, I like a slick record every now and again, but every now and again, I want to hear some pops and clicks. I want to hear a little rumble where they didn't turn the rumble filter down, enough. I want to hear, because it sounds, you know what I mean? It sounds so, I like that. I like that sound. I like the microphone bleed over from Dark Side of the Moon when they go into the song Us and Them and you can hear the microphone bleed over. I like that shit.
Yeah.
See, and here's the thing. Like, this is where sometimes music opinions, the race thing comes in because people were mentioning Quincy Jones. I like Quincy.
Q.
Yeah, he's dope. But
I listen, I like
Q
Quincy.
got his own style, just like everybody,
Yeah.
He got his own style.
I will probably work best with a guy like Butch as opposed to Quincy. Because you know, baby, you gotta. I'm like, no, Quincy, no, don't touch me there, no.
I'm not Tevin.
No, Quincy, no.
What he say? I said bilingual.
When you close the door,
yeah. Yo, if I was doing a whole R&B album, just straight R&B, I would probably go back to Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis.
Yeah, they don't get enough credit.
Yeah, they all right.
Yeah.
They don't get enough credit.
Yeah. And you know what? And I might even go for whatchamacallit. I might even include old Morris Day in it. Because Morris Day got some. When it come to picking instruments, the way he did when he got from under Prince, give it to him. But I'm gonna go for Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis because that's a 1-2 combination.
Bean ain't get enough credit either.
Who?
But Jelly Bean Johnson.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He ain't get a whole bunch of.
All right, so let me ask you this question. I know we're gonna veer for some other shit. Let me ask you this question because we in this topic.
No, I'll finish. If Sly give us time, I'll finish.
Yeah. What's up?
Listen, you get to make an album. You make an album right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get one producer, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get one female to sing your hooks, right? And you get one band for your instruments. Who you picking?
Commodores.
Motherfucker.
Matter of fact, because I'm glad you asked this question, because people are watching the Isley Brothers versus Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yeah.
That's nice.
You're going for the Commodores.
But Commodores with Lionel Richie, Stop playing.
Okay.
Stop playing.
All right, so you just going for the Commodores, say fuck the female, everything just Commodores?
With Lionel Richie, yes.
Okay, with Lionel Richie? All right. All right, Nick, who you say?
Who's your female?
No, he don't want a female. He's going to go for Lionel Richie.
I'm going to have to let the dark-skinned brother hit the high notes for me.
Yeah.
Because he can hit the notes. I know Nick is fucked up, but he can hit the notes.
Yeah.
I don't need a woman. I don't.
Okay. So who you picking, Nick?
My head is so full of music, I don't even know where to start. Oh, the whole music, the music, a contemporary album. God dang.
Yeah. I mean, it could be rock. It could be whatever you want. Whatever you want.
Well, rock. That's easy. I'll take the band for Velvet Revolver.
Ooh.
Okay.
See, that's
I'll
cheating.
take Velvet Revolver.
That's cheating because they're the best of each of their
So,
bands. But
I mean,
know what?
I
I ain't even mad. I'm not
I'll
mad
take
at that.
How do I lose? How do I
don't.
lose with Velvet Revolver?
That's like Miami with LeBron and D Wade.
Oh, and
hey, listen, we told him he could pick whoever.
Yeah,
you
right.
you didn't give me no limits.
You're right.
Okay.
You're right.
Okay, I would take Velvet Revolver, female vocalist.
Yeah.
For modern day, because
anytime she could be dead or alive.
No, I figured I'm gonna do this because it'll be a voice that most people can relate to.
Yeah.
Alanis Morissette.
Okay.
Jagged Little Pill is a dope album.
I mean, whether she can sing, but you
ever created.
know why I'd pick her? Because as soon as she opened her mouth, everybody will know who she is.
Yeah.
Even though I'm a Kim Deal dude, but still, the average person, if they ain't into alternate rock, the Pixies and whatnot, Radiohead, they ain't gonna know who Kim Deal is. They're gonna say, "Who the hell is this chick?" But as soon as they hear Alanis Morissette, who don't know? I don't know. Everybody know the song. Yeah. You seem very well. Things look peaceful. I'm not quite as well as I thought you should know. That bitch is crazy.
You know who that song was about, Nick?
Now I know what it was about, but who I don't. But I know what it's about.
Joey from Full House.
Really?
John Stamos?
Yeah, no, not Uncle Jesse. Joey, the comedian.
Oh, the comedian. Oh.
Yeah.
What she said, did you forget about me, Mr. Duplicity? I hate to bug you in the middle of dinner. God,
remember the part she said it's not fair to remind me of the cross-eyed bear that you gave to me? All that was about him, their relationship.
Holy shit, he done put her through some things, huh?
Yeah, well, he broke up with her. The story was he broke up with her because he was moving up, and and she was still at the bottom. But now look at it.
Well, the funny thing is, people don't think that they're only used to get people to the next level.
Yeah.
Like this whole, she was down with you from day one, you should bring her with you. No, not everybody's meant to come along with you. Some people are just here to get you to the next level.
But Alanis Morissette, man, that's a fucking roll of the dice, bro. Like, he probably looked at her like, this bitch gonna kill herself, fuck her, and then turn around.
Hell.
and she bigger than him.
Courtney Love can sing.
See, they on your head, Nick. See, you gonna turn this into a racial thing.
Hey, you know who I would pick?
But they can sing different stuff.
If I can go for one band and one female singer, ladies and gentlemen, get your phones out because you're gonna have to Google them. I'm gonna see if y'all up on it. I'm gonna go for my vocals is gonna be Amel LaRue.
Oh, she's dope.
I'm going for Amel LaRue the whole way out. the whole way out.
Groove theory. Yeah.
No, who else? That crazy girl that Andre was fucking with, Andre 3000.
Erykah
Badu. She can sing, but the thing is, I gotta put her in the right. I gotta put her in the right setting because of range. It's gonna be the type of music. Courtney, oh God, never forget it.
Well, I'm gonna go for Mel LaRue, and then for my band, okay, get your phones ready. Does anybody know? I'm gonna just say the name. Terry Knight and the Pack. Do y'all know who that is?
I don't.
The band that used to back up Bobby Caldwell.
Oh, okay.
I'm going for them because I got every piece of instrument I need right there.
Well, hell, you want a whole band? Just get Parliament. Just take fucking Parliament.
I'm good. I don't want no Negroes telling me what to do.
You got everybody. You got
the white man who just follow orders.
Bootsy Collins. You got you got Bernie Worrell. You got Michael Hampton.
Yeah, they were stacked, man.
Yeah, You got the Brides of Funkenstein.
Yeah,
you got three Dawn and her two. You got three chicks that can sing. You got two of the best guitar players the world will ever see. You got Bootsy Collins.
They were stacked.
You got Bernie Worrell. A lot of people. I said, listen to Flashlight. That's Bernie on the fucking Hammond. That's not Bootsy on the bass.
They would have been the perfect incubator group for people.
But that was James. That was the Flames.
That's right.
Yeah, the Flames, bro. You know who else was dope, man? Oh, like everything you need in one. The original Tony. Not the three you see singing.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Okay.
Don't they had that whole band?
Yeah.
Man, they had everything. They had everything you would need to go into a studio and come out with some hit music.
One of my favorite singers that gets slept on that nobody ever mentions ever, but she's a beautiful woman. Guapale.
Guapale is dope, bro. Guapale is dope. Man.
No condoms. No condoms.
Of course not. You know who I love, and Rick Ross did nothing with her? Tidra Moses.
Yeah, about to say, there you go.
Did nothing with her, man. Tidra Moses, I'm going to send y'all the link of her singing a cappella.
Malcolm McLaren didn't use Annabella Lewin to her fullest potential, if you ask me. Bow Wow Wow was great. They put out some great albums, but he should have let her go. You know what I mean? It was kind of like he went Delta on us. What about me? You know, he wouldn't let. She could have been so much better because she had a unique voice and she had range. Because I tell people, don't listen to her hits. Listen to the B-side stuff. It's a C30, C60, C90 Go. That's the name of a song, a Bow Wow Wow song. That if you didn't flip it over, you would never heard it. She is singing her ass off on that cut. Yeah, it is. C30, and even though I shouldn't like the song because she cracking on us ex-bootleggers and shit.
Right.
But that's what it is. Because y'all know that the cassette tapes, C30, C60, C90. That was the cassettes, the half hour, the hour, and the 90. Never sell 90-minute cassettes when you a legger. You giving away too much music. Most thing I make mostly was 60s. Every now and again, if it was something hot, you got a 30, and you be glad for it. But anything else normal, I give you a 60. Won't you make 90s? Get your mama to make a 90, bitch. I ain't what the fuck you talking about.
You want them aggressive bootleggers like.
Hey, when you got the product,
there you go.
You can make motherfuckers line up when you got for that spider bag, when you got that pow. You can make them line up. Get your ass in line, fool.
You know who else has some good vocals for a female? What's her name? Tennille from Captain and Tennille.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
You know what? If I couldn't get a Mel LaRue, I would go for what's their names? Nick, help me out.
Who?
Fuck.
Never
From
heard of
Wham. Pepsi and Shirley. From Wham.
Oh, the two.
Oh, Wham, Wham
yeah.
UK. Yeah.
I would go up. Give me them. If I can't get a Milleroo, get me them and drop them in the studio with me. I put out some fucking fire music, man.
Man, get Wham's fantastic album. A lot of people don't know. Yeah, Pop Range Tony R. Yeah, Pat Benatar, hard to beat.
Yeah.
The
next,
y'all want to you want your Omega?
Yes, please.
You ready, Sly?
Wait, I want you to discuss Gamma before we do Omega.
You
Because we did Delta, we did Beta, we did Alpha. We didn't cover Gamma, and we have not covered.
You
Sigma.
sure?
Yeah, we did Delta before.
Okay.
We were supposed to so Gamma would have been the next one up.
The Gamma. Okay. The Gamma male. He's. You get this one guy in the crew that's always eager. He's eager to please you all the time. He's like, but Gammas are kind of tricky too, because he notices shit. Like somebody we locked up, and somebody always sneak this and Sly, and then he go, "Hey Sly, you want me to take care of that motherfucker for you? Huh? I'll take care of it." He making the shit bigger than what it is. That the dude, you know what I'm saying? And you Sly go, yeah. And then he fucking go in on Gagger. Gammas are they're eager to please. They want the accolades for doing deeds, and think of somebody else. Oh, that dude. Hey, I'll take care of what Chris Rock even made a joke about it. I take care of my kids. You supposed to, you low expectation having motherfucker. I feed my kids. You supposed to. What do you want, a cookie?
Wait,
so
when people say the term "I'm babysitting my kids," like
that's crazy.
Your kids.
That's crazy.
They're kids.
How you babysitting your kids? How much you getting paid, brother? Like how'd you arrange that?
Man, look, the Gamma will do whatever he has to do. There's no limit to what he's willing to do for fulfillment and the accolades. There's nothing that he's not willing to do.
You know who's a perfect example of a Gamma?
What's that?
Smithers.
Yes.
Very good.
Perfect example.
Yes. They're aware. And Smithers is smart, but he empathizes, but he doesn't sympathize.
But Smithers didn't want to be Mr. Burns. He was just happy to be around and serve Mr. Burns.
Yeah.
Am I?
No, you're
you're right. Yeah.
I'm with you.
So I'm asking now, is a Gamma trying to move up the ranks? Right?
Normally not, and because they're empathetic, and empathy is normally a female trait, more so than a male trait. It's like it's his trait, but it's in a male. It's coming from a male perspective. He's allowed. He understands, but he'll do it anyway.
Okay.
I notice the cartoon. If I do, I get a whipping. That cartoon where he say, "I do it."
Yeah.
That's him. He know if the repercussions of this is something bad. That I stabbed that motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. I done been to jail before. That guy. Gammas are dangerous. But here's the thing. But Gammas don't like each other. They're not like the rest of them, where the other ones can kind of bond. Gammas really don't like each other. Because a brown noser don't like a brown noser. Brown nosers don't get along. If you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way they're wired. But the thing is, if you can get one and tamp him down to let him know, dude, you ain't gotta do, this all the time. You ain't gotta. Don't worry about somebody trying to do something to me all the time. That Gammas make good bodyguards. They make real good bodyguards, but they don't think past that. If you can get one, because you can mold his loyalty and turn him into what people call the dreaded beta, but they try to make it a beta's not a bad thing. If you can tamp down his ferocity and just turn his ferocity into loyalty, you'll have a friend for life.
I believe that. I really do.
But it takes a special kind of leader to calm down certain male types. Just like, are you being a cop? You knew you had all different kind of personalities that you had to deal with being a cop. You had that analytical motherfucker. Sly, he was speeding. And Sly go, no, he said, true, what? Sly was speeding. And then go back, watch this, Sly. Watch this, true. Officer, go over there. Give your driver's license back, Mr. Superfly. and your ticket. What's this ticket for? You were speeding. You ain't catch me speeding. Wait a minute. I pulled you over at what time? Yeah. You said you left there at what time? Yeah. How far away is that? Well, it's 9 miles. So for you to travel 9 miles in 3 minutes, how fast were you going to travel 9 miles in 3 minutes?
Pretty fast.
And then you'd be like, and we've been here since this, because here's my timestamp on my this, that, and other. So those are your gamma guys. If you can, those are your gammas. And if you can I do it? I can't these because I ain't no chick.
But we gonna do it next time. We just gonna do it.
We gonna just do it. We gonna wing it.
Yep, that's what we gonna do.
Can you guys do a female version of this?
So I'm taking it. I'm writing it down now.
See, Sly gonna get us cussed out. Ain't this
Hell
some
yeah.
shit?
Listen. That's what
like because Nick, like you ain't been cussed out before.
I'm about to say, right? It ain't gonna be the last time. Shit.
I've been cussed out quite a few times. See, there go Miss Nia. Yeah, I will. See, now here we go. No. Yes, thank you, Sly. No, Queen Ice, don't be thanking him because we ain't gonna let him do
You're
it.
very welcome.
No,
beloved.
No,
You're welcome, beloved.
No,
beloved.
Wait a minute. Hold. Wait.
Beloved.
The Queen Icy. We just had an all-female panel. You just wasn't here, and I was the one running this show. Well, actually, Ms. Nia was running the show, and I was just flipping the screens around and shit and whatnot.
and guess what happened when all the females was on the panel? Nobody cussed nobody out.
Nah, fuck all that. They all cammed up.
And
they all on the deep voice guy. Oh, true.
Yeah, the deep voice guy. Hey, and they kill me. Hey, true.
No, they didn't.
Hey, play it back. Play it back.
You're a liar. Hey, Elizabeth.
Now, anybody you can get on there to do that, she can kill that shit.
Man, listen, after that, Sly, you better be ready to have the wolves jump on your ass when she put the truth out there.
I stay ready.
No, she calls a different kind of wolf, sir.
she be calling dire wolves and shit.
Yeah.
The one that's supposed to be extinct. She be calling summoning hellhounds and shit.
Yeah, hellhounds. That's right. That's
she said, "Do it over, please." There's CC. I am in again. See, because I had them all. I had Elizabeth. I had CC. I had Miss Nia. I had Deezenay. I had Carrie. I had everybody in there.
And I'm watching, and the clouds like.
But you know what's like? Hold on, Nick. He full of shit because our plan was for me and Sly to come in there and fuck up your whole show and take it over.
And spam the chat.
I couldn't get away. I couldn't. The whole time I'm just like, fuck y'all.
And Miss Nia, she said she'd do it again if she's invited.
Miss Nia, you always invited. Miss Nia, you always invited.
The last two on our list. Let's get into the Omega male.
Okay. He's a sticky character slide. Wait a minute, we just done the Omega Man. What are you talking?
You kind of meshed. You did two at once, kind of.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I think. You know, Omega Man. He's eager to please. The brown noser.
So we've done Omega.
You give him the task, and think about Omega. You ain't got to give him a whole bunch of instruction. You just like if you say, "Look, I need this pile of lumber. See them 2 pallets? Yeah, them 2 pallets need to go in the truck, and that 1 pallet over there, yeah, need to go on the platform. You ain't got to tell him nothing else. He will figure out a way of doing it. Omegas are good at figuring shit out, trial and error. I don't know how, they just are. They don't have a whole bunch of friends. They like working alone. But they will, if you stay out of their way, they will allow you to work around them. This minute they feel that you slowing them down from trying to get to where they trying to go, Omega will run you off. He'll run you off. He's self-assured. You done that wrong. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. No, the fuck I did. Show me. Okay, show it to me. If you say I've done it wrong, then you fucking show me. And you better show him, because guess what? If you ever fucking do that again, I'll fuck it. That's an Omega. That's an Omega. If you call him on something, you better be on it.
I'll fucking kill you.
Yeah, you better be on it, bro. You better be on it. He ain't playing.
Shit.
He ain't playing. But that's the thing. But the thing is, recognition of these people is what gets you going. Mm-hmm. You got to be a fast study. Like I say, you were a cop.
Yeah.
You got what, 5 seconds to figure out who the fuck behind the wheel?
5 seconds.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you gotta be ready, because you get the wrong motherfucker. You know what I mean? You catch him in the wrong and you catch him wrong, you in trouble. All right, so we ain't do the Delta and the Sigma.
Sigma's the last one, yeah.
Sigma, okay. Sigma is me. I figure if I had to make anything, I'm at least 60% Sigma. So it's me. You're likable. You don't throw everything you know up in front of everybody. And you know this because you even said this about me a while ago. You thinking when ain't nobody else thinking. That's what I do. You got the air of confidence. Women leave alphas for sigmas, rarely the other way around. They will end back up, and I don't make everything about women, but they say sigmas, they say we're manipulative, that we can manipulate. And I think manipulation is the wrong word, because people will say you manipulated the situation. No, I just streamlined it, because the way this person wanted to do it was going to take too much time, and we was going to risk somebody getting hurt. So you call it manipulation, I call it logistical streamlining.
Okay,
now people say, well, that's just semantics. You're just playing with words. Count your fingers. Okay. Did anybody lose their fingers? Yeah. Broken arm. Yeah. Damaged equipment. Nah. What was the timeline we were given? 5 days. How long did we do it? 4 days. And your question and your problem is what? What's your problem? Now I'm going something. We got a problem, man. We got a problem. I like that shit. So I didn't even say hello to everybody on the panel. He did when he came on with Gab. With Gab. Remember that? When we closed down the stream and you went over there? Here goes Sly, y'all. So he gonna look at he because he know I'm telling the truth. So we what's the problem here? We got a problem? We got a problem? And the whole room just got quiet. And I'm sitting there like this. Like a bitch. I'm sitting there like a bitch, and I'm grinning. But the thing is, even though I'm sitting on the side grinning, he know who's over his rear right shoulder. He know who back there. And
ain't shit. I know.
Yeah, he know who's back there. And the thing, so I can sit here and do this, but and then it's just like, wait a minute, what happened? Hold on. Hold. Pause that shit. Time out. And I'm going after your ass. But people they say, Sigmas hire alphas to run the world. We empower alphas to do what they do. Your coach is a Sigma. He's not, the quarterback is an alpha. Your defensive coordinator is an alpha. Your secondary coach is a Sigma.
Oh, okay. So if Sigmas pursued the spotlight, they would be deemed alphas.
No. Most people don't know who we are. And that's the way we like it.
Okay, gotcha. Makes sense.
Okay, I tell people, all right, right now, let me see. Let me pick somebody. Who's the coach? Who's the coach of the Indianapolis Colts? Exactly.
Outside of when Tony Dungy used to coach.
Yeah, exactly. How about Tony Dungy?
But then I'll pick a team like, okay, who's the coach of the Detroit Pistons? And they go, I said, okay, who's the starting point guard? Oh, that's such and such. You see, you know what I'm saying? That's the way it goes. We look, the heads of me and you are, without getting into the bill. Exactly. That's me. How many times y'all done heard me say, especially talking about these two here? What did I say? Remember what I said? I don't have to sit in the big chair. Remember? Yeah. I said, I have no desire to sit in the big chair. Look at the man, but you are the form runner. That's why I say that. And I don't put THE, I put THEE.
EE.
Yeah. Nobody knows me other than exactly. And that's the way I look at it. I don't have to sit in the big chair. You know, you got people sitting in the big chair, and the only thing they doing is keeping the chair warm. Mm-hmm. That's it. Yeah. That's it. Now, not all, but you know what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. How many people you think could tell you who the three guys is to run the World Health Organization? Name 10 Bilderberger members. Name what's the CEO who's the CEO of Boston Dynamics? Who's the CEO? Who's the two CEOs of Raytheon? Who run Bell Laboratories? They couldn't tell you.
Nope.
They know who Bell Laboratories is.
Right.
They know who they know who some people heard of Raytheon, some people have, but they don't, but that's about it. Who's the CEO of Hyundai, the 8th largest car manufacturer in the world? I don't know, but everywhere you go, I bet you can go outside right now, wherever you at in the United States, in 10 minutes or less, you'll see a Hyundai ride past you.
Mm-hmm.
Sure will. Okay.
But the thing is, can't nobody tell you. So how? And then you saying, well, Nick, okay, I'm gonna do it. Sly say, Nick, how come don't nobody know who them people are?
I don't know, Nick. Why don't people know who they are?
Because they're not trying to be upfront. Some people, look, you got fame, fortune, and glory. 75%, 3 out of 4 men strive to have one of those 3. Some more than one. Some actually achieve more than one.
Yeah.
Bill Gates got fame and fortune, but he don't have any glory. You know, even though he's dead now, Norman Schwarzkopf had glory and fame, right? Because everybody, motherfuckers don't even know nothing about it. But when you heard Norman Schwarzkopf, our supreme allied commander, when I had to have my chance to go play in the sand, he had glory because it was a smashing victory, right? Mm-hmm. And he had fame. If you saw him, you ain't have to know nothing about how the war going, but if somebody showed you that, you say, Norman Schwarzkopf, right? What's his name? Colin Powell, another one. Glory, fame. Who didn't know who Colin Powell was? He wasn't rich, but you know who he is.
Right.
That's 3 out of 4 men. I don't want the fame. I don't want the glory.
Mm-hmm.
I want the fortune. I don't give a fuck about the other shit.
That's true.
You know how many people, Sly, you said it yourself. Both of y'all said it. I'm going to take y'all. Yep, Desert Storm. Yeah, exactly, Mojo. There you go. See? I mean, everybody knows. Y'all two said it. Because y'all was probably like, how come Nick ain't understanding this shit, what we telling him about this contract and music? Because I'm predominantly Sigma in thought. It don't make sense to me. Because when I be saying Sly, because I be asking you them questions all the time. Why in the fuck am I going to sign this contract? Like you said, them Negroes will step over, not just Negroes, white, all of them will step over each other to sign a contract where they know they're going to get hosed. You know you're going to get hosed. Yeah. Instead of signing with an indie, well, I ain't going to make no money with them. What's the difference? You know, well, okay.
Because to them, it in the end, it justifies. Yeah,
that's fame.
The fame, yeah.
I don't give a fuck about fame. You could say, this group, man, this rap group, man, the motherfucking such and such. What's my boy? Because I liked him. He dead now. Uniblair, Robotic the Kicking Flab, Craig Mack. Hell, you can say, oh, Nick, your uncle, when you were playing with that little shit you done with them, y'all only sold 10,000 records. That's all the F y'all sold. Yeah, but you know, dude, I made the same amount of money as Craig Mack did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So what the fuck you talking about? But you don't know who the fuck I am. But he couldn't buy no more than I did. But here's the thing. He didn't have enough to get past the gutter. I ain't in the gutter. Who knows? Tomorrow I may wake up in the gutter, but if right now, if the race ended, I won. I beat him. I won.
Hmm.
So that's what I'm saying. Everybody, Sigmas, we don't have to. Sigmas are normally, now one thing about Sigmas, that so did I. I was yeah. Yeah, I mean, but yeah. At the end of the day, when it comes to war, because I was in 7th Corps Artillery, I was in 2nd ACR, Tony R. Howe Battery, 2nd Armored Cavalry Regiment. We were so you know who we are. We're the left hook that came out of the middle of the Sly. Can you imagine how hard it was hiding a damn cavalry regiment out in the desert in the middle of nowhere, just waiting on the war to start? That was the logistics that goes into it, but I ain't gonna poo-poo this. Bruh, Sigmas love being around other Sigmas. That's the difference between Sigmas and Alphas. Because Sigmas, I don't give a fuck. I don't need a leader. Now, I can lead. We can lead. We can lead. We can lead a gaggle of you get all types. Because I understand y'all. Because a lot of time we came from y'all. We just graduated to where we're at. The thing about being a Sigma is you can die a Sigma, but you can't die an Alpha. You can't.
That's fact. So
you gotta lose your spot.
Would you consider Condoleezza Rice a Sigma?
I don't know how it works in the female ranks.
Okay.
If she was a man, yes.
Yeah.
Because you can die a Sigma, but you're not gonna die an Alpha.
Yeah, you can't. It's impossible for you to die an Alpha.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
When we see, I ain't wishing death on nobody. We've all seen when they doing the NFL, the Hall of Fame ceremonies,
yeah.
And then there be some guys that finally get in.
Yeah.
X amount years later. You see how frail some of these men be?
Some of them be in wheelchairs.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they were monsters that you didn't want to face them.
Yeah.
In their heyday. What's his name? Diamata.
Okay.
Boxing trainer.
Cus D'Amato.
D'Amato.
Yeah.
Died of Sigma. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You died. You was still that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even as an old man. That's the difference. Look, Joe Namath ain't an alpha no more.
No.
Steve Young ain't an alpha no more. Peyton Manning ain't an alpha no more. They ain't. But you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Indiana basketball coach. He was Isaiah Thomas's coach.
Bobby Knight.
Bobby Knight, alpha. I mean, a fucking Sigma to the end. Because Sigmas, they get all the like-minded coaches stick together. What happens when a head coach takes over a team? Who's the first people to go? It's not the players.
No,
it's the coaching staff under them. The ones that can reform, or some of them was just waiting on a coach like this to come. Like I'm a linebacker coach, but I gotta kind of keep it down a little bit back here because this coach think like that or this, that, and other, and or something. Bobby Knight will change you. He will get rid of you. He want Sigmas and Deltas for coaches. That's what you want.
And think about all the coaches he spawned under his regime.
Yes,
Mike Krzyzewski came out of his camp.
The guy that look how many people Bill Parcells.
Yeah.
Look how many coaches came up from under Bill Parcells.
Yeah.
The fucking tuna, the big tuna.
The big tuna.
Yeah. I mean, Lou Alcindor's USC, UCLA basketball coach.
Lou Alcindor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar when he was in college.
Yeah.
It ain't Wooten. What was his name?
John Wooden.
It was John Wooden.
John Wooden. Old man
Look
Wooden.
how many here again. Look how many coaches that he's made. Yeah, Bum Phillips. You know what I mean? Hell, look at his son. You know what I mean? I mean, damn.
So can we say Pat Riley is a perfect example?
They're sort of introverted, and if you're willing to conform to a Sigma's ways, he will teach you the way. Drill sergeants don't have a whole bunch of friends. Special forces guys, know what they call them? Nerds with guns. That's what we call them. They're nerds with guns, and they are nerds. They're computer nerds with guns. They'll kill you though.
Why would they ever?
Yeah, but if you're willing to conform to the way of the Sigma will take you in. And we will protect. You don't get stabbed in the back by the Sigmas. You get stabbed in the back by Alpha. A Beta won't stab you in the back because a Beta, he ain't nothing. Betas and Omegas are fucking loyal.
Mm-hmm.
They'll kill themselves before they kill you. That's right, Nick. We will teach you. Yeah, exactly. We will teach you the way. What form brother say? He's right. We will teach you the way.
So all these guys that claim to be alpha, they got it wrong. They're doing it wrong.
They don't even ask them to describe an alpha.
They're gonna say me. I'm an alpha.
Okay, I mean, how about some okay, don't say describe. Hey, here's the word. Y'all ready for the word play?
Go ahead.
What's the nomenclature?
It's the nomenclature.
Now, some people are gonna say it's semantics. But what's that? It's all right. Give me all right. It's a F-150. Give me the nomenclature of that F-150.
I think for those guys that they want to be seen as a leader and a leader of amongst men and have a crew follow them. I think it's part of that trying to chase that and have and be validated.
Like I said, niggas
such.
like catchphrases.
Yeah.
Diaspora. You know, stimmy. You know what I mean? What? What is this strange language you speak?
So let me ask you this question, man. When we got off the show last week, we were speaking about a specific YouTuber. I'm not putting his name out there because I don't want the shit.
Yeah, I don't want nothing to do with this shit.
Hey, you should have told me, brother. I'm messing. I'm just fucking with you.
Hey, I mean, you know,
you're right, Keith. You're right, Keith.
Hey, YouTube chat room, just understand. If Sly throw a punch, I'm gonna throw a punch with him, and I'll find out later why the fuck we throw a punch.
I'll find out later.
Yeah,
I'm not going. No, I'm good. I ain't gonna say
Hey,
shit.
What would you consider him?
Oh my God,
Nick?
Huh? What about me?
You know what? Let me go look. Let me look over the definitions again.
Okay.
Let me look over the because I want to make sure I get it right. So
who's the what about me guy?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
He's not alpha.
Nope.
Oh no.
Is he a beta?
No. Oh, betas are loyal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Betas are loyal. They are loyal without question.
He's loyal to himself.
Okay. He's not gamma.
No.
Okay. He's not omega. Clearly, he's clearly not sigma. He's the delta.
Yeah, Nick said he's the what about me guy.
What about me guy?
He's a delta. Okay.
What about me?
Yeah.
I done this too. I helped slide. I'm the one hooked his damn motherfucking mixing board up. He couldn't get the damn mixer right.
It's funny you say that because there's quite a few other YouTubers that claim to have put people on and be like wanting their credit. So there's a bunch of deltas running around YouTube.
Hey, guess what? Misanthropic one. I ain't never heard him say that he put me in True Phone.
Never, not one time.
Even though he did.
Yep.
Even though he did.
As much credit as we give him for introducing us to each other, he never one time said, "Yup, if it wasn't for me, there would be no Inquisitors." But truth be told, if it wasn't for him, there probably would be no Inquisitors. Because Nick Taylor, I didn't know nothing about Nick Taylor. Nothing.
You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do an experiment. I'm gonna be messy, but
I never heard him say. I never heard Mr. Even if he would have said it, I'm cool with it because I'm not a rah type motherfucker. He could have Misanthropic one said in the video that if it wasn't for him, you wouldn't know Truth Teller. I've been like, yeah, he telling you the truth.
Tells the truth. Yeah. Hey, when I give him super chats, he tell me, dude, don't do that. But he don't like, he laughs it off, but he just he doesn't care for none of that stuff. He ain't into the rah. You ever heard the saying, a true winner is a person who get the award and throws it away? He's probably one of those people. I think Misanthropic one's like that. You give him a whole bunch of awards, he'll be like, oh, this is cool, and put it up in the closet.
See, when forms say things like this, I say no. I'm just a conduit. I'm just a small cog in the machine, and if I'm here to, be the conduit for people to know. I don't say I put nobody on like it. I won't even do that to myself like that. Like I'm just here if I can help showcase people's talent, skills. That's what I'm here.
Hey, I'm gonna break it down the line.
Cottrell said he heard the truth through Misanthropic. That's how if it wasn't for Misanthropic one, I wouldn't be sitting right here. Right
if it wasn't for Misanthropic one, Sly, I would have never known you because Misanthropic one introduced me to O'Shea.
Okay.
Which is how we got you.
Yeah, okay. I would have never had nothing to do with the Manosphere.
I wouldn't have met you either, Sly. Okay. If it wasn't for Misanthropic one and Truth.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's run it down the line. I met Nick through Misanthropic one. I was introduced to the Black Manosphere. Misanthropic one had a show going on, and in the middle of his show, he said, "If you really want a good show, you need to interview Truth Teller 410." I remember watching that show. If it wasn't for Nick Taylor, I would never know who the hell Superstar 75 was.
Why you say it like that though? I wouldn't know who the hell.
That's the truth, because you ain't shit. I'll say with conviction, you ain't shit.
Who signed to an ain't shit nigga though? You signed who signs the contract to an ain't shit? Okay then.
Anyway, you finished? fucking fly. Yeah, but it was Nick.
He found me through Painless. Yeah, me and Painless, we talk. Me and Painless talk.
It was, if it wasn't for Nick calling me saying, "Yo, Sly want to apologize for what happened," blah blah blah, I would have never talked to Super Sly. I was like, you know what? Fuck everybody on that panel except for ABL. They all can kiss my ass.
Yeah, because I like ABL.
Yeah.
I like ABL.
So if you really want to break it down to the nitty grit, I would have never ever met y'all if it wasn't for Misanthropic One. And then I give O'Shea his due diligence because he put us on enough of those panels. If Sly didn't threaten to kill me and my mother that day, I would have never known who Sly was.
I just want to say once again, giving
Sly threatened to kill my dead mother.
I give all praise to Truth because he handled that situation beyond masterful because I was so out of pocket, but I was so triggered by why he asked the dude.
You were out of pocket. Yo. I got it. I will admit you were out of pocket big time.
Sly said, "F your dead mother. I'll spit on her grave, and I hope you die behind."
I'm so glad he didn't take that shit personal, man. I was glad that I was able to come back around and be like, you know what, I owe this man an apology.
Yeah, because remember, Nick, I think Nick called you on three-way, and you apologized. And I was like, nah,
I felt good. It was so bad. It was so egregious on my part. I said, you know, he needs a public and a private apology. So I made sure he got it. Because I was like, that's some fucked up shit. Now I go back and look at that.
But I understood the question.
Yeah. Hey, to answer Miss Vera's question, go back to it.
Yeah, she wanted to know.
I did.
Nick,
I answered it.
So what am I?
Well, I told her that I said Truth is a mixture. He is a mixture of the group, and he's the resident goon.
Listen, I'm the most humble creature on planet Earth, man. Go fuck about it. As long as it's all about me, I'm humble.
There
it's all
go.
About me. Listen, we all can have the limelight, but y'all
all
can get
eyes on me, right?
Y'all, we all can have the limelight, but y'all can get in when I finish. Once I finish with it, then you can have what's left.
Lord. The David Ruffin effect, right?
You're fucking right. But you know what though? It's true what Nick said, because when we first did our first show, and remember we talked about doing this on a regular basis, and me and Nick said, you was like, so how you want to set it up? How you want to do it? And what did we say, Nick? Sly, it's however you want us to do it.
Yeah, however you want to do it.
Whatever you want us to do, we'll do it.
You know, it'd be funny. The funny thing is, we would do this three-way Robin, all deflecting to each other, because no one's gonna be like, "Okay, I'm gonna step up and take charge." I'm just because I'm like,
there are certain topics I feel I'm better. The group is better served for me to step back in certain topics, and I'm willing to do that because I'm all for the greater good of the group.
Yeah,
would say the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
But the thing is, that's why I gave the Bill Gates thing. You want a worldwide server software, you better defer to Bill Gates. If it's down to me and Bill Gates taking the last rifle with the last magazine of ammunition in it, and we got to